Dolph Ziggler to make AEW debut and reunite with his former WWE on-screen girlfriend. Dolph Ziggler is officially done with WWE. It's been a whirlwind the last few hours as WWE has released as many as 9 superstars as part of their latest round of roster cuts. Chief among them was Dolph Ziggler, who hadn't been seen in a wrestling capacity since the May 29th episode of Raw this year. The show-off may not have reached his full potential in the eyes of many fans, but he became the mainstay of WWE for nearly 2 decades. The 43-year-old star built an impressive championship resume, having held the World Heavyweight title twice, the Intercontinental title 6 times, the United States title 2 times, the NXT title once, and the World Tag Team title on 4 occasions. Dolph Ziggler is also a former Money in the Bank winner, a briefcase that helped him reach stardom after he cashed in on then-champion Alberto Del Rio in 2013. With his WWE run finally in the history books, fans are pondering what's next for the showstopper. It's natural to think that AEW would be an ideal landing spot for him since his brother, Ryan Nemeth, has recently teased his arrival on social media. If Dolph Ziggler does sign with All Elite Wrestling, he could give fans a slice of nostalgia by renewing his chemistry with CJ Perry. For those unaware, the formerly Lana and the Show-Off became an on-screen couple and were pitted into a feud against Miro and Summer Rae in 2015. The romantic storyline quickly gained steam and became a must-watch soap opera-esque storyline. However, Vince McMahon decided to scrap the feud after TMZ leaked the news that Miro and Lana had gotten engaged. Almost 8 years later, AEW has the opportunity to recreate the infamous angle. With Miro claiming to have forsaken his wife, the company can insert Dolph Ziggler into the saga. The show-off's 90-day non-compete clause could mean AEW may have to wait until Ziggler becomes contractually free to sign with Tony Khan. In the meantime, the company can bring in Summer Rae to spice up the feud and give its storyline a proper payoff. Bobby Lashley's former rival to join his group and help them destroy the LWO. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits attacked the LWO on the September 15, 2023 episode of WWE SmackDown. The confrontation led fans to believe that the trio might be going after Rey Mysterio and his Latino World Order stable mates. It is possible that Bobby Lashley's former rival could join his group and stack up the odds against the LWO. The person in question is none other than Omos. The Nigerian giant is currently a free agent, and he could negotiate his appearance with SmackDown officials for a potential arrival on the blue brand. Omos and Lashley had a brief feud in 2022 after MVP turned on his former Hurt Business associate and aligned himself with the Nigerian giant. The two powerhouses collided on televised shows and premium live events. Their first premium live event singles match against each other transpired on Night 2 of WrestleMania 38. The Almighty defeated the Nigerian giant in what was his first pinfall loss in WWE. He won the rematch against Lashley at WrestleMania Backlash. Bobby Lashley leveled up the score with a win over Omos inside a steel cage on the May 16, 2022 episode of Monday Night Raw. He also managed to pick up the win against both Omos and MVP in a 2-on-1 handicap match at Hell in a Cell on June 5, 2022. Montez Ford recently spoke about a new alliance with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley formed a surprise alliance with the Street Profits several weeks ago on SmackDown. The Almighty took Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins for a ride to discuss business. Speaking on the happy hour, Ford said they had wanted to align with Lashley for quite some time. The former Raw Tag Team Champion said Lashley took them under his wing after they arrived on the main roster. Ford and Dawkins will team up to take on LWO's Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar on the September 22, 2023 episode of SmackDown. Do you think Omos will join Bobby Lashley and take on LWO in the upcoming future? Sound off in the comments section below.